Hi everyone, I'm Trace. Welcome back to my channel. You're watching EarthStar, and I have not done a pick a card for so long, so I thought it's time to do a pick a card. I've got everything set up here. I've got everything nice and ready for us, and I'm going to do a little bit of a soulful pick a card today. And our pick a card is going to be around the spiritual sun portal, which has been with us for a couple of days. And what I'm going to do is just draw a card 1 and 2. I'm only going to have 2 piles. And we're going to try and get some nice soul guidance channeled messages about our spiritual awakening, about our higher alignment, about how we can pour support into our lives, honoring our souls, inner healing and spiritual awakening. So now we're all on a journey. We're all walking home slowly. We're all trying to make our lives better, and we're trying to align with what we're supposed to be doing. What are we here doing? What are we here walking this path for? How's our soul aligning with what we are doing in our lives? Now, everybody has to walk a tangible life. We all have to walk and have a physical life. But there's also that innate, and I love that the tree of life analogy is that we've got all the tools inside of us. We have everything here waiting. Why are we not using it? Why are we not using what God gave us, what we were created for, to align our soul with what we need to be doing? So today I'm going to do a pick a card to help you receive a message that your soul is ready for right now. So it's almost as if we are given a little seed to say, you know what, Judy, Mark out there, this is what you are ready for right now. This is what's going to help you release or heal or transform into your next section of your life. And just to live a little bit more consciously, because we don't. We live quite unconsciously. So this is a deck that I'm going to draw 2 cards, and you're going to choose which one you want to align with. So let's have a look here. What is coming through for pile 1? What light codes want to pour into your life to support your soul evolution, your inner healing and your spiritual awakening? And you've got signs, instincts that are messages from the inner divine, right? And pile 2, what part of you is ready to evolve or to ascend? What do you want to be healed? What do you want to transform? What light codes are pouring in for you? And you've got karma. All right, that's so interesting. So pile 1 and pile 2. Have a look at your cards here. I'm not going to put any crystals with it. I'm going to just do a pure what you in pile 1 are looking for and you in pile 2 are looking for. All right. Okay. So let's take pile 1's away. Let's take that away. And pile 1, you've got signs, right? It says here, instincts are the messages from your inner divine. Now, what does that mean for you? An instinct. It is your intuition. That is what drives you. And it's exactly what I was saying. We all have this innate power center inside of us that we're not using. We aren't using our instincts as much as we should. So I love this card for pile 1, the signs. So let's see what's coming through in your tarot cards. And we've got, I'm using the cosmic, what am I using here? Let me just check here. Cycles, Cosmic Cycles tarot deck. I have done a review on this on my channel. If you like to collect cards, you can go and have a look at that. So let's see pile 1. You've got signs here. So what soul message is activating for you right now? What theme is being awakened for you? And what part of you is ready to evolve or ascend? What is being released and what is being healed and what is being transformed? And we've got the Queen of Swords. Now, first of all, let me tell you something. The Queen of Swords, she is, look at her face. She's got a little frown on her face. So what this is saying to you, pile 1, is that you are so ready for this. She is the Queen of Truth. She is the Queen of Wisdom. She knows exactly what she needs in life. So perhaps you've come here because you're looking for a sign to say that this is going to be my next step in my life. And she looks like she's at some kind of a lawyer, or she's definitely doing something that is aligning with the truth, aligning with energy that comes through of wisdom and power and facts. So she's living on that. So this is coming through for you, pile 1, to say to you, what is it about your life right now that you can align with your soul? Like almost as if you know that you have to awaken the truth in yourself. Perhaps you are living a life where you're not aligning with who's in your life, what path you're walking on. Let's say you're in a crowd of people that you know that are just not part of you, who you are, that you know innately they just don't align with you anymore. You go home after being with them and you think, oh no, I just don't relate to them anymore. So that's one of those. And then there's also this path where you see signs along the way, perhaps strangers come up to you and say a thing to you that you go, gosh, I've been thinking about that and I didn't know about that in my life. So it's almost like you're being drawn into the wisdom of your life. It's almost like you are awakening in the truth of your mind. So this is all a mental thing for you. So that's very interesting for you, Pile 1. And, like what part of, we had to ask yourself, what part of you is ready to evolve? What is ready to be healed and released? And you've got the Chariot card. Now, the Chariot card, to me, is about leaving everything behind. It's about aligning with almost like letting go of something in the past. Now, you've got this guy or lady sitting in the car with her pets, and she is out of here. Or he is out of here. So this person is just leaving everything behind. The only thing that's important to them is her pets or his pets. So what this is saying to you is that what is ready to evolve, what is ready to be released in your life is your past. It's everything that has taken you out of this truth that you are not living. It's your past. And the Chariot card also has this divine connection. It's almost like you need to, it's all a mental connection. It's not a physical connection. So those of you out there who are not moving home or not moving state or not moving job, this is just perhaps a mental movement for you. So the Chariot can represent that for you. So that is what you are being asked to evolve past or ascend through right now. And that is an amazing, amazing achievement, because right now with this portal that we're in, today is the 7th of July, 2025. But you can be coming to this anytime in your life. And this is a place for you to say to yourself, I am wasting my life. I am wasting my time. I can see all the signs around me. I absolutely know the truth. But that frown on her face tells me that it's not where you want to be. And then your third question is, what gift or guidance is being offered through this portal? So what support, what upgrade, and perhaps what is anchoring you in this? And you got the Page of Pentacles. Now that is just so sweet, because pages, the energy of the pages are always an earth energy of you grounding into the earth. And this is a double earth now, because pages represent the element earth. And with this page coming in as a pentacle, it's saying to you that everything in your tangible life that you are leading into in your life, and you wake up in the morning and everything that you do that adds value to your life, meaning with your hands-on stuff. So what your guidance is being offered to you right now through this portal is that your support is in your everyday doing. It's all about perhaps learning a new skill, perhaps changing your career. Perhaps you've always wanted to open a vintage dress shop. Perhaps you've always wanted to go into some kind of business where you are associated with people, where you can look up their genealogy, or you can look up, you can help them find relatives. So this is what your upgrade is. Your upgrade is moving away from whatever your soul is not aligning with. And your theme to be awakened right now is to look for the signs. It's a slow progress, this. Even though you've got the Chariot card in the middle here saying to you, there is no turning back. There's no looking back anymore. This to me is, you need to have a good deep think about it. Your instincts will tell you from watching this today. Your instincts will tell you. And this person in the Chariot card, and the question of what part of you is ready to ascend or to be released or healed or transformed, it is telling you it's the past. And look what's the most important thing to you in your life. It might not be the home that you are living in. It might not be the job that you are living through. Something needs to be downscaled. Something in your life needs to be downscaled in order for you to create a gap, to upscale you in something else. So that's so interesting, Pile 1, because I understand that fully. With the pandemic coming through 5 years ago, all of our lives were changed. Our structure of our what adds value to our lives changed. And it's taken me 5 years to actually look at my whole life, to think, what is it that I don't need to pay bills on anymore? What is it I can reduce in my life? And that's what your whole reading feels like. It feels like this is saying to you, redo your narrative around what you pay bills on. Do you really still have to have that gym membership that you absolutely hate? Rather take up a walking membership to meet people or to socialize. Or perhaps you are belonging to a club that another whole life belongs to. Those friends don't resonate with you anymore. That whole lifestyle doesn't resonate for you, but you're still paying those club fees. So this is what this feels like. And this Queen of Swords right in the beginning is the truth of that. She is saying to you, be wiser. Almost like skim your life or filter down your life so that you are not living a life of should have, could have, would have. That kind of theme is what I'm getting for you. And yeah, I just wanted to see what else is coming through. I've obviously got lots of other cards here that I want to pull. So let's just shuffle while I still talk. I think Spirit is what Spirit is showing you here for you to be aligning in your soul guidance is the spiritual awakening, the higher alignment that you need is your actual mental attitude towards the life that you're living. And you know, I got something through that came through now is that mental attitude that you've got towards your life. Let's say you can't change your circumstances. Just say the place that you're living in, the job that you're in, the family that you're with. You can't really just up and leave them, okay? So what this is saying to you as well is perhaps this will be a mental realignment of almost like an awakening in your thoughts where you can accept things better. Let's say you're in a relationship and you've always wanted to be married. You've wanted to be married your whole life and there's no ways that you are going to divorce. So you will not leave your partner. And you are in a relationship that is unstable. You are fighting. Perhaps your partner comes home from work and you don't even speak to each other. Perhaps you're not even enjoying each other's company on the weekends. And what this is saying to you here today is that sign, this is almost like a wake-up call for you to say, you know, I need to change something in that environment. If I can't change the way that my relationship is, I can look at it differently. It's a very different case if you're out of love with the person and you just don't want to be with them, or you feel that you're in an abusive relationship. 100% you need to leave. But this is a situation that's come to me channeled, is that perhaps there's a situation that you can't leave. Perhaps you cannot, you know, not all of us can choose our family. I'm just trying to think what my guides and my angels are trying to bring through here. It's almost as if they're saying to you, if there's a situation in your life that you can't change, that you don't have the ability to change, or you don't have the finances, the courage perhaps, or even the know-how, where to start, where to put your foot differently in this relationship or in this situation, it is then going to be, you need to move past that in a mental way, in a mental capacity. And you've got all these books behind this queen here saying to you, you know, or the truth can all be in black and white, but what you feel inside, what you feel as your connection to yourself, that is the most important thing. So in order to wake up and be happy every morning, just make sure that you are not deciding to be cruel to that person, or deciding to be irritated about chores that have to be done at home. I'm getting shown responsibilities. I'm getting shown almost like a step-by-step list that you give yourself every single day. And that's being too hard on yourself, pile number one. That's saying to you, I need to do that in order to have that. And what this is saying to you, this is freedom. And this person might even just be going to the park with their dog, just enjoying life a little bit more. You can see they're looking up into the sunset or the sunrise, just really just leaving all this responsibility behind, all this expectations behind. And this Page of Pentacles is saying to you in the question of what gift or guidance has been offered through this portal, it's actually saying to you that this support that you've been shown is that there are other skills that you can learn. There are other ways of looking at life. This is your upgrade. And pages are all newbies. They're very, all pages in the tarot deck are naive. They're adventurous because they want to learn more. They want to understand what is amazing in their lives, that they can burst into passion. And the Pentacles is obviously your tangible life. So this page is saying, well, the message to you is saying is that your everyday life that you are living needs to be upgraded. It needs to be the support that you are the skill. You are the skill that's upskilling yourself, if that makes sense. Not expecting everybody else around you, or your routines, or your job, or your home to be your everything. It is actually you. And that is what this whole reading is about today. What is your soul guidance, channeled messages coming through? What is your spiritual awakening? What is your high alignment? And your alignment is that this mental routine and it's almost like governing us. I'm seeing almost like a gavel coming down saying, you will do this and you will do that. That is what Spirit is saying to you, is that you're being way too hard on your life. There's so much more that you can enjoy. And if you can have a look at her, she's inside the shop and she is branching out into all sorts of ideas here for this. And what this is saying, your material life can be so much more fulfilling if you change your mind towards what you can learn and how you can upgrade that. I think that's fulfilling enough message for you. And then you've got Neptune. And the key word here is ethereal. So let's put that here and let's see in the guidebook to see what your message is coming through here. It's card number 27. And you've got Neptune is the planet of dreams, illusions, creativity, and spiritual love. It shows up to ignite your imagination, to remind you of what is real and what is not. I mean, have a look at that. There you've got Neptune all beautifully surrounded by these stars. And I said to you right in the beginning of your reading that you have this amazing system inside of you that you have to use. And Neptune is saying to you, sometimes, life can create fogginess and confusion, but it does draw you within focusing on your intuition. And there is your signs. So pile one, number one, what I'm saying to you now is this is all not news to you. Whatever is coming through for you, pile one, you actually know exactly what I'm talking about. So the path ahead might be cloudy. You might not know how to get out of this, but there's a little inner voice that's giving you sort of signs of the right steps to take. And Neptune is linked to deceit and illusions. So this situation here that I spoke about in the middle, about being in a situation where you feel like you're stuck, that is actually you telling yourself that you are stuck, and it's an illusion. You're deceiving yourself. So perhaps you are hearing something that is not really true. Perhaps you're telling yourself every single day that something is stuck and not acceptable in your life. And all you have to do is just have a little bit of a think about how your soul aligns with this differently. And this Neptune is bringing this in and saying, again, your intuition is your guide. Your Neptune, this energy here, holds the high creativeness inside of you. And there's the creativity. This is the support. Create a different working project for yourself. Create something that takes your mind off what is keeping you so, look at her frown on her face, what is keeping you so bound to this mental, almost prison perhaps. So be mindful of the projects and passions that you can escape from and escape back into reality of what is real. Because Neptune is saying to you that perhaps you have created this whole scenario around your life that you want to escape from it, you just want to get away from it, but that's not the case. So now, right now, what you've been giving from is your soul alignment, is to put your mind and body into something more creative. Honor what you've always wanted to do. Use your imagination and inspiration to strengthen your psychic gifts. Perhaps learn a tarot course, go on a tarot course, or perhaps even learn how to do Reiki, or just do some kind of healing modality that you can use your spiritual side and trust your intuition. Whatever comes to you, trust what you get when you're watching this. Whatever you get now, let's say it was being a yoga teacher or doing more meditation with others, go into that side of your life that can be mindful of keeping you in this funk. Okay, so this Neptune card is saying, get back to the reality of what your life, how it can be better for you. Connect with your spirit guides and your loved ones, and be mindful of addictive behaviors. And remember that your dreams also hold psychic messages. That's what it says in the book here. That, Neptune is connected to everything esoteric. So whatever is coming to you right now, whatever you've known for a long time, there it is. It's a sign. This is your spirit, your guides, your angels trying to get to you, to say to you, come on, we need you to unwedge yourself out of the mud. Perhaps stop telling yourself what you keep telling yourself, the expectations, the list that you have to tick off every day, and move into something that's a little bit more aligned with you, that you can help yourself with, and guide yourself into a healed and transformed life. And so always remember, pile number one, that your life is your life. Nobody can ever dictate to you what your life is. Nobody, not a partner, not a job, not a boss, not a sibling, not anything. Nothing can govern you into anything that you don't want to do, pile number one. And what you need to be doing now is assessing your life as what can make you happier, what can bring you joy in your life, and what can add value. And everything in the cosmos, if you've watched my July messages, everything in the cosmos is guiding us towards that awakening in our lives, because we cannot waste any more time. We don't have time to waste. No matter what age you're at, you don't have time to waste on this, the schoolroom earth that you're living in. Let's have a look at your High Priestess card. You've got adjustment, looking back, moving forward. Exactly. And it's falling under your Chariot card here. So we've got a beautiful priestess here, and she's got half of her body looking back, and she's got half of her body, well, she actually isn't looking forward, she's moving forward. But look what's calling her, what this beautiful spiritual energy is calling her, but she's still stuck here. And that's exactly what's coming through. It's almost a tick for everything that's come through for you, pile one. It's saying to you that you're caught between two worlds. You're not sure how to move between the one world and into the other. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to read the adjustment here. So I think it's important. So looking back, moving forward. The card marks a pause in your energy. It's time to contemplate what you've been doing and determine whether any changes would prove beneficial. Okay? This is what Spirit is bringing to you. Reflection and course correction are now wiser than charging full steam ahead. You know what? Because it's come under this Chariot card, I am telling you, I'm feeling, I'm saying to you that I think this is saying to you, find time to do things that you love rather than what you have to do and what you are governed to do in life. And the owl here on top of this beautiful priestess has extraordinary vision, and it can adjust to focus from telescope to microscope in an instant. In fact, it is always adjusting, always ready to redirect its path and more efficient result. And I think that is your message coming through today. This card is suggesting that you do the same. Review your previous choices, exactly what came through, determine what has worked well for you and what hasn't. Look ahead to see what changes can be accelerated in your plans and make plans for that. This could call for some patience and courage, so that you may have to shift, even abandon the path that you've been a primary focus. And that's exactly what's coming through, that you're focusing on a life that is not necessarily aligning with you anymore. And it says it calls for courage and patience. It's for time to shift and abandon the path that is now even more focus. But take note of the bright light in front of her. And I actually said that to you about this light pouring in here. It's about the wisdom of the hand and the hand of receiving, as well as the orbs of the third eye. So you see all of this light here that is coming out of her hand and her third eye. She's guided to adjustments by clarity of vision. So these swords that have come through here, the sword that has come through here is saying to you that even though you are living a life of physical, this is your mental, almost like spiritual world coming through to you to say, you are guided. Reconsider your life and adjust where you have to and just give you more peace and trust your journey, because this is about trusting the journey. And this card coming through the Chariot and the question of what part of you is ready to evolve or to be released and healed and transformed, I think this speaks so nicely into that, because it says it's safe for you now to stop and reconsider your path and the progress that you're going to make forward, and be patient and cautious in the choices that you're going to make going forward. Because this is important. This is your life, pile number one. This is so important for you to realign with what's important. I'm using that word so much. But this Page of Pentacles is definitely bringing that energy in to say to you, there needs to be some kind of a shift for you. And these cards are just all reflecting it so well. They really are. And that is very understandable. I do understand that. I do understand that. I keep getting told to look at the bottom of the deck. Oh my golly gosh. Oh, let me just check that you can see that if I put that little disky there. Yes, you can. So the Ace of Swords. Now, you can see here the Queen of Swords, and we've got an Ace here as well. Now, the Ace, you can see here, she's opening a brand new letter. And that is a new way of mental. Everything about the swords is mental, as I said to you before. And what you've encouraged today is your thoughts are keeping you stuck in the prison of the past. Your thoughts are keeping you stuck in the prison of mud, of telling you that you can't do something, telling you too old to start again, telling you that you can't live, you can't move on, you can't move on, I have to stay where I am. Whatever's happened to you before, whatever's you've been through in your life, I understand that. We all are. Every single one of us every day tries to make our lives better. We try to earn money to make our lives better. We try to have conversations. And most of the time, we're pulling in those people that are mirroring to us everything that is we're trying to run away from. So if you are pulling more of that into your life right now, of your past and the repeating patterns, it's because you're not moving to a frequency that your soul needs to align with. And that's exactly what your reading is all about today. And that's exactly why I wanted to bring this in for everybody today, is to align with that. I'm actually going to draw another card from this deck, and let's see what else wants to come through for you. Pile number 1. What else does pile number 1 need to know today, please? Whoopsie, it's flying up here. What else does pile number 1 need to know today? And you've got grounded. You've got this little female cow, and she's saying, many of the most evolved beings on earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. And I think perhaps pile number 1, you don't actually think you can. That to me, this is what it feels like to me, that you don't actually think that you deserve to be living this amazing, beautiful life because you've got so much hanging over you from before. And this Queen of Swords is frowning at you saying, no, stop it. You deserve it. So I put it down so you can see everything. Can you see that now? So pile number 1, stop being so hard on yourself. This, from today, your spiritual portal message, your beautiful channeled awakening that's coming in from your high alignment, your higher self is saying to you, this light that's been brought to you, the support that you've been given is all about awakening and getting through and releasing what you are drawing into your life. Affirm right now. Take this Ace of Swords. Now, the reason why I like to go to the bottom of the deck, everyone, is because it sort of gives you a general reading of the whole, your whole spread. So whenever you look at the bottom of any deck, it's driving the reading. And what's driving the reading is the Spirit is saying to you, come on, we're giving you a gift. We're giving you a gift of swapping out your mental clarity. And we're giving you the gift of this today. So take it. And this sword is saying, I'm making a contract with myself. I'm making a contract with myself that I am not going to slip back into that anymore. Wow, pile number 1. Now, what I'm going to do is, I've got angel number book here, right? I'm going to add up your card numbers, okay? And I'm going to see what your angel number is pertaining to that number. So we've got card 1, Queen is counted as a 1. Then we've got number 7. Then we've got page is also a 1. Then we've got 27. And we've got 24. So your number is 60. Round it off. Let me just double check that. There's no number there. So it's 1, 7, 1, 27, and 24. So you've got 60. Now, in my angel book, let's see what the number 60 says. And I'm also going to break it down to 6 as well, because all numerology is broken down to just one single number. But let's have a look at the angel number for 60. Your angels are guiding you to slow down and take time to reflect before making any sudden decisions. So what this is saying is that in your life, whatever you drives your mind all the time, overthinking, overdoing, over worrying, just take time to relax and think, and just think about everything. Whatever's been coming through to you today, think about it, plan what you need to do to make your life better. And then breaking it down to 6, take time to eliminate all that you're blocking. Say that again, Trace. Take time to eliminate all that's blocking your joy. Follow what makes your heart dance. Okay, so your angel numbers have spoken to you. And there is actually another one here right in the beginning that actually gives you the numerology of the angel number 6, or the number 6. Where are you now? Where are you? Where are you? No, maybe it's this way. Oh, Trace, where is it now? There it is. So the number 6 is about balance, intention, required carefulness. So you in pile number 1, ground yourself, find yourself a hobby that aligns with your soul now, nothing that aligns with your older self, because if you're on this channel, you're wanting to always align yourself with spirit and your angels and your guides. And this is what's being brought through to you. Ground yourself. Evolve yourself through whatever it is holding you back. No more thinking so deeply and I want to say the word muddily about what's keeping you from behind. None of that, none of this that you are perhaps being held back from is important to you. What's important to you is what is value to you. How can you adjust yourself, make an adjustment to move forward, and also live in this. You were given by the angel message to enjoy this day. You never, I know this is such a cliche thing to say, but you're never going to get this moment back again. And you speak to an 80-year-old and you say to them, what do you regret? And they say time. They always say time and the stuff that I worried about, the stuff that never came true, or all those sorts of little things. So pile number 1, I hope this helps you. I hope it brings you a little bit of clarity on what divine support you have, how you can upgrade, what can anchor you, and what you're ready to receive in life and what you're ready to let go. Take care, and I hope to chat to you soon. Okay, pile number 2, let's see what's coming through for you. And you've got karma, and you have, there's nothing from the past life that can be addressed, that can't be addressed in the current life. So there's nothing from your past life that can't be addressed in your current life. Now, if you feel, oh, I'm doomed, oh, my life is doomed because of what's happened. Now, this karma, okay, if you believe in past lives, this can be something that you've carried through from a past life, perhaps a DNA theme or just a theme that's come through. And this is everything that's coming through today is about that. It's about your soul guidance. These are channeled messages coming through to awaken yourself to a higher light and to understand the themes that are awakening in your life and how you can better yourself. And this also could pertain to your life as a whole. It could pertain to anything that you've been through in the stages of your life. We go through one stage in our childhood, then we go through another teen stage, and then we go through a young adult stage, and then we go through a stage of sort of aligning with what we need, and then we go through a comfortable stage. So whatever stage you are in your life, this is pertaining to the karma and the seeds that you've been sowing in that life. And you can see here she is knitting the web of, or she's making a beautiful design of her life, and there are all sorts of attributes that come in. So let's stick your card here and let's see what's coming through for you for the questions I'm going to ask, which are, the first card will be, what soul message is activating for you right now? What theme is awakening? So I spoke about that theme there in your whole karmic journey. We've got a little bird there, which is communication. We've got flowers, which is enjoyments of life. Certain flowers enlighten you, and certain flowers give you time to stand and think. And here we have the tapestry of your life, pile number 2. Whoopsie. Those ones to jump out. So let's ask, what soul message is activating for you right now? What theme is being awakened? Number 1. Number 2, what part of you is ready to evolve or to ascend? So ascending means to the next level. What part of you wants to move on to the next level? And what part of you needs to be left behind? What is being released? What is being healed? What is being transformed in your life? Pile number 2. And then your last card will be, what gift or guidance is being offered through this portal? So this time we're in right now, this time in our lives, all the cosmic energies. That's why I'm using the cosmic cycles tarot. We've got incredible things happening with the planets. So your third question is, what gift or guidance is being offered through this portal? And what divine support, new skill or upgrade is number 2, is pile number 2 anchoring you in right now? What anchor have you got with your soul? What are you ready to receive? Pile number 2. I like this. All right, let's see what you got. Question 1. Oh, it came up. Did you see it jumping out just now? So you've got judgment, okay? So your first question is, okay. Your question is, what soul message is activating for you right now? What theme is being awakened? Now, you've got a young girl or young guy. You know, girls and guys have long hair. Awakening himself into a new part of his life. Remember I spoke about that? You are moving from teens to young adult. So this person is now graduated. This person has graduated from university, college. They have studied for years, going to a goal that they've needed. And this is a new awakening part of your life. So it's almost like you are leveling up, right? And you have to be vulnerable here, because yes, you come in here thinking, I know everything. I've learned all I need to learn in the university for years. I am qualified. But what Spirit is saying to you, this theme that's awakening you, you also have to know that there is a whole set of rules that comes with the next stage of your life. So that's very interesting for you, pile 1. Let's carry on and see how that fits in. And your card number 2, you've got what part of you is ready to evolve or ascend, was being released. Oh my gosh, and you got the Fool card. That is so interesting. So in tarot, the Judgment is this angel coming to you and going, I'm awakened. Let's see if I can find it. I've got the light seeds here. I want to find this card. It is the most beautiful Judgment card you'll ever find. So in the tarot, your Judgment card, the angel is saying to you, okay, human, in this schoolroom of earth, what is being awakened in you? What are you being, what do you have to break yourself down to the level of nothingness in order to grow to the next section? Let me just try and find it. It's so strange that it's not coming up. Where are you? There it is. So, pile number 2. It's actually very similar to pile number 1, but with a different connotation. This is a bit more direct. So you've got the Judgment card coming through to you saying, what is it always that you've wanted to do? What is inside of you that is awakening right now? And that's exactly the question. What is your soul saying to you? What is activating? What is your theme that is activating? And you know, Spirit is not giving you the answer, because in the Fool card, the Fool card is saying to you, just get going. The Fool card is saying to you, take the leap. Whatever it is, it's almost like a blank slate for you. And maybe that's what your karma is. Your karma is maybe being a little bit braver, maybe you're afraid of change, maybe you are stuck in a codependency, maybe you are stuck in a way of life that is comfortable, that becomes easy because it's not so easy looking for change and being brave and courageous. So that is what your theme is coming through here. And what part of you is ready to evolve? Literally everything. So your soul is saying to you, you need to just, and in fact, the pile number 1 was exactly the same. It had the Chariot card here, which is leaving things behind. But you've got the Fool. You've got. Look what she's grabbed. She's literally grabbed minimal stuff, and she's off, boy. She's on her journey. She's not worried about what she's left behind. And that's what karma is for you. Karma is dwelling on all the things that you've done wrong and all the things that has gone wrong in your life. And your third card is what part of you, that's the second question. So the third question is, what gift or guidance is being offered through this portal? What divine support, what new skill or upgrade are you going through? Oh, I knew it was going to come through. I actually just thought to myself, now I wonder if the Devil card's going to come through. And you've literally got 3 major arcana cards. 3. So pile 2, this is a major shift in your life. This is major. What's brought you here today, okay, pile 2, it is a major shift. I just want to put a light on here. It's got very dark in my house. Hold on a sec. Okay, pile 2, I've actually grabbed a clarity deck to do with this, but this is actually very exciting, to be honest. So wow, I'm just blown away by your 3 major arcana cards. So when major arcana cards come up for you in a reading, this is almost saying to you, pile number 2, you have to wake up. You have to stand up and take notice, because this is not temporary stuff. This is big life stuff. And because the karma card has come through for you, it's literally saying to you, you know, like, you have a chance now to actually change your trajectory of your life. And this Devil card coming up in the third question, which is, what gift or guidance is being offered through this portal? What divine support, what new skill or upgrade, what is anchoring you? The Devil card is saying to you, you know, you are ready to absolutely change your mind. You are ready to let go of that codependency. You are ready to switch everything around in your life. Everything. It's whatever you're addicted to. And you know, addictions don't have to be a substance. Addictions can be a mental way of living. It's almost like you're being told to move out of, and please forgive me for saying this, but out of victimhood. It's perhaps you're saying that, oh, my life is so doom and gloom, and everything in my life is because of karma, or everything in my life is because of somebody did to me, or somebody. I'm sorry, pile number 2, this is now your life. You have to change it, because you are being given the chance. Nobody, absolutely no one has right over you. You have absolutely every control over your own life. Nobody has control over you. This is your life. And I'm sorry I'm being so hard, but it's almost like you have to have a wake-up call, and that's what the Judgment card is about. The Judgment card is about you being scolded and woken up and saying you now need to be accountable. There's no more wasting time. So I'm actually going to do some clarification cards here. So just to give you a little bit more guidance on these three major arcanas. So your first question, what soul message is activating for you right now? What theme is being awakened? Let's see how do we clarify? What is this Judgment card here for you? Because it's not giving you a title. It's not giving you a subject. And I want to ask what in your life? What in your life needs activating? What in your life needs activating? Pile 1. And you've got another major arcana. Whoa, Spirit doesn't want me to tell you. It's so weird. Oh my golly gosh. You can't make this stuff up, Pile 2. Spirit is speaking to you, hey? Spirit is speaking to you. So, Pile 2. Okay. What is being activated? There is perhaps, okay, forgive me for getting so personal, but with the Devil card here, this could be a drinking problem. This could be a substance problem with perhaps having a little bit too much alcohol during the week. Let's say that, okay? Because these two cards here both say to you that you could be indulging too much in your life. You could be perhaps having a little bit of substance in order to get through the day or get home, and you think, oh, I deserve that. And what happens there, you might unfortunately get into a space of doing or saying things you shouldn't be doing in your life, and you'll regret them afterwards. Or you could be perhaps hanging around with the wrong people. That kind of sort of fogginess or dullness on your brain takes you to a group of people that are not good for you. And what Spirit is saying to you, that's got to stop. Okay, so whatever this is for you, whatever this theme is, that whatever you feel is, go with that. Go with what you feel. So trust what you get when you're listening to this, okay? Whatever you think that is. So cups can also mean emotion. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a substance, but this could be your emotion. So there could be a terrible mindset that you put yourself in emotionally when you perhaps in a conflict with someone, or this Temperance card is saying to us as humans, as our schoolroom Earth, we're all trying to get home. We're all trying to get to enlightenment. We're all trying to fix our lives. As I said, I don't know if I said it in Pile 1 or in the intro, but we're all trying to better ourselves. We're all trying to survive, and we're getting mental things thrown at us. We are getting ways of life, of society that emotionally turn us into the people that we are. We have relationships that give us resistance and give us joy. And because this card here is a joy card. So there are two sorts of sides to every part of every element that gets flying at us. So as I said, the mental, the emotional. There's also the fundamentals of life that we live in. So the journeys we have to take, the jobs we have to do, the bills we have to pay, looking after our health. These all fall into that earthly, tangible way that we have to live. And then the last one we have is our what is the last one? So we've got our mental, as I said, the mental. So we've got the mental, we've got the physical, we've got the emotional, and we've got the tangible, okay? So to do our physical things we have to do in life. And that all helps us build our souls and build our lives and our journeys and our legacies in order to get home, right? So what soul message has been activated for you? What theme is being awakened? It is how you process all of that. And are you happy with it? I think the question you can ask yourself is, this graduation that Spirit is saying to you, that theme that you are being asked to look at, are you happy with that theme? Is there anything in that theme, in the space of your life that you're in right now, into the next phase of your life? Is there anything that you can awaken from? Is there anything that you can, any patterns that you can stop repeating? Perhaps, again, the indulgence of something, right? Then let's ask the next question. So let's put that together now. We've gone through that one. And the Fool card coming out here is a repeat saying to you, it's almost like you have to take a spiritual new path. And you might not be at the crossroads because you're obviously enjoying this life, okay? But if you're here on this channel and you're watching this pick a card, you're obviously wanting to change something. So what the Fool is saying to you here is that you're being given this leap. Yes, it's damn scary. It's bloody scary, okay? There are going to be mountains that you have to climb mentally, physically, emotionally in your life. But what is better for you, staying the way you are or moving on to what you can clarify in your life? So let's do a second card now. What part of you is ready? So we know what now. So pile number 2, what part of you is ready to evolve? Let's find out the part of you. And if Spirit gives me another major arcana, then it's up to you to decide what it is. And there, oh my gosh. Pile number 2, this has never happened before. That your pile is absolutely spiritually activated. It's so activated, you cannot understand how much channeling is coming here for you, pile number 2. And you've got the star card. Now, the star card for me is my most amazing, almost like I can't even explain to you in my heart what the star card means, because it means that you believe in something higher than yourself. You believe that you are being guided. And that is what Spirit is saying to you, is that is what you're ready to evolve into. That is what you want to be transformed into. You almost is like you want to be you want to be enlightened, like you want to get to the stage in your life where you completely ascended. You are ready to evoke that part of your life. And I understand now why Spirit wasn't giving me a theme here, because it's literally your spiritual life. So you are asked to identify every single thing that is keeping you so earthbound. Let's just see what the bottom of the deck is. Oh my gosh, I actually can't believe this. Can't make this stuff up. And then the next card is, you're getting to a stage, a crossroads in your life where you have to use your other senses besides your sight. So do you understand? This is the devil card again, pile 2. This is insane. Okay, so Spirit is giving you the most amazing message here, and I hope you're getting it. I hope you're getting to what I'm trying to get across to you, because this star card is saying to you that you have no idea what a beautiful, amazing, crazy, just beautiful soul you are, and you're here to ascend and just better yourself and just move past what you think is keeping you stuck. This karma card here, there's nothing from the past life that can't be addressed in the current life, and this is your chance right now. They didn't want to give me exactly what, because you are perhaps drawing in the wrong person all the time, perhaps drawing in the wrong job, perhaps your parents were so difficult, or you got siblings that are so difficult, or you've got children that are so difficult, and you just feel absolutely lost and alone in this world. But what Spirit is saying to you, my darling pile number 2, that you are an incredible worth human being. You are so worthy. You are here for a reason. This is your life. You were given this life. You've chosen this life in order to ascend, in order to better your soul. And your soul is saying to you, please, I need you back. Your higher self is saying that to you. And this star card is just saying to you that there is so much more than just this earthly life of who you are, that doesn't define you. Your karma doesn't define you. Your daily life doesn't define you, but your choices do. So it doesn't matter what choices you've made in the past. Don't think that they are mistakes. And this devil card coming up for you in your third question, which is, what gift or guidance is being offered to you? You've been offered this is a portal right now, in order to say, if it doesn't resonate with you, you have a choice. You have a choice to get out of these binding ways of living. Now that is, the question here was, what is anchoring you? What is in your soul? What are you ready to receive? And you are asked to lift yourself about this, because this card and this card are in 2 different dimensions. And it's almost like where the Christians have an awakening, and in fact all religions have this like an upliftment of a ritual that you have to do, or a process that you have to go through. Your pile number 2, your beautiful spiritual awakening guidance message coming through here today is saying there needs to be some kind of a ritual that you do to move away from the life that you've had. This is, you've got literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas, and then the bottom of this deck. So let us draw another card on here. Let's do a nice little I'm still going to draw oracle cards for you, pile 2. This is crazy, absolutely insane. Am I still forming nicely? Yes, I am. Oh my gosh, I just don't want any of this to go away. So what gift or guidance is being offered through this portal? What gift or guidance has been offered to you, Pile 2? What is coming to you? What is anchoring you? And what is divine support for you? Again, you've got the same as Pile 1 got. And you've got another major arcana. So this right now is saying to you, go almost like go on a retreat. Go on your own personal retreat. And that's what came through before these cards, is that you need to find a time in your life where you can do some rituals, where you can completely change your life. This is life changing. And the only way you can do it is to get within yourself, because you have that structure. Your whole body is a temple to your soul. And your soul is asking you, is saying to you, please, I need you to find the light again. I need you to find the light. The words that probably come up to describe you is probably lonely, in the mud, stuck, victim. Life is cruel to me. Life is not easy. I've got terrible things happening every day when I wake up. Somebody is nasty to me, or somebody cuts me off in the traffic. It's almost like everything in your day you go, it's almost like you're going, what else can go wrong? And pile number 2, your spirit, your guidance today is to say that this is no more. No more. You have to decide, no, I'm not ever going to use that phrase again. What else can go right for me? What can go right? I'm welcoming in this and something more. And more. So what the universe is saying to you and what spirit is saying to you, I want to give you more. I want to give you more, but it's up to you to make the decision to get into this clarity state and to get into this ritual state. Wow, 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 pile number 2. Let's see what your oracle cards are coming through, and let's see if we can add on to this, add to your message. I've got this beautiful astrological deck here, which because of what is happening right now in the skies, there's so much going on in the skies that is forcing us to this awakening. We're all being forced into this awakening. We're being forced to realign and say no more. I'm not allowing this to happen in my life anymore. And if you're on this channel, you're watching this, you probably resonate so deeply to this. So let's see what's coming in for you, pile number 2. What is coming through for pile number 2, please? What does pile number 2 need to hear? I'm taking that one. And you have Regulus, Heart of the Lion. Card number 43. Regulus. I think that's how you say it. Regulus. Maybe Regulus. And I'm going to be using the guidebook here because there's no ways I will know what that means. Right. Regulus is Heart of the Lion. Regulus is one of the royal star, the 4 royal stars, known as the Heart of the Lion. It is considered the star of royalty, success, and wealth. Its energy can support your highest passions, your dreams, and your ambitions. If you're looking to attract more wealth, launch a business idea, or wondering if something's going to be successful, this card is a perfect omen. Now, when I picked this up, that card came through, right? And that card underneath here, the bottom of the deck, as I explained in pile 1, that the bottom of the deck always drives the reading. It's almost like an overall energy for the reading. And what Spirit is saying to you is you need time to do rituals. You know, in the olden days, they used to send people into the mountains to find themselves. It's literally like you need to go and find yourself, because look what's waiting for you. You are getting given all your dreams coming true if you listen to this message today. And you know, tarot is not a fortune telling medium. Tarot is a healing guidance for you to get given a message by Spirit. You're drawn here for a reason. It's up to you to take this or not. Nobody's forcing you to do it. This is just guidance for you. Remember that always. Right. So let's carry on with this card. Regulus is a power star. So put yourself out there. Take the leap of faith. Take the leap of faith. Now, the catch line for this full card is taking the leap of faith, and go for your goals, because success is likely to follow. All right? Success is likely to follow. The future is bright, so keep the faith and keep moving forward. As the Heart of the Lion, this card is also about finding your courage and knowing when you have the skills and the talent to get where you want to get to. Give yourself a push. Be daring and believing that you can succeed. Regulus is also to activate your crown chakra, helping you to feel connected to the higher realms and led by higher power. Now that came through for you. Look how beautiful this card is. That came through for you here, that you need to have an enlightenment, almost like a portal. And that is the support that's coming through for you to say that they are waiting for you. All right. Guiding you to your divine connection. So you, pile number 2, need to find your way to your balanced truth, to your enlightenment, because they are waiting for you. You need to, almost like you have to have light codes into a different dimension, because you're living too much in the 3D. They need you to go to 5 and 4D, which is not of this terrible earth, and perhaps even letting everything on earth get to you. They're wanting you to get to the next section, the next stage in your life, and that is a celebration for you. All right, so hard work will pay off. Believe in your dreams. Abundance and success is waiting for you. Own your power. You know your value, that you're valuable, and this is what came through as well from this card. Spirit is saying to you, you are so valuable, pile 2. Connect with your heart's desire. So take some time to connect what that is, and think more optimistically. Do not think of being in victim mode, or this is just my karma. So this is all also about ego. Now, Devil card is very much about ego, and your ego can take you into victim mode. And that is a very, very hard place to be, because if you think that your ego can take you into a place of, I have to be better than all the time. And just what this is saying to you, Spirit is saying to you here, is accept the most amazing person you are. You're not better than anybody else, and nobody else is better than you. And you don't have to work towards it. You don't have to show the world that you are better and brighter than everybody else. Spirit is saying to you, you are just beautiful just as you are. So work from a place of heart space and not ego. And that's what your whole reading is about here. My gosh, pile 2. I don't even think I need to go anymore, but I want to. I've got a lovely Priestess of Light card here for you. The Priestess of Light is also about that beautiful inner encouragement of showing you what an amazing soul you are, what a beautiful priestess you are. I'm going to take that one. There's 2. No, I'm not going to take those. I only want 1, please, Spirit. I only want 1 for pile number 2, please. Pile number 2 is 1 card, please. Okay, taking that one. Okay. So pile number 2, you have grateful optimism, joyous view of the future. Now, don't you think that is just exactly what you needed to hear? Because you need to be optimistic about the future, not stuck in a place of, oh no, woe is me, and I can't do this, and everything in my life is just, I'm just accepting my lot in life because that's who I am. Now look at her. She is standing there. What is she working from? She's working from her heart space. Look at that heart space. Okay, pile number 2, I'm going to read from the book, okay? And it says, the Priestess of Cranes looks joyously upon the world. Light radiates from her brow chakra, all right? Protecting thoughts of great hope and optimism. Her heart center vibrates with feelings of grace and appreciation. You can see her heart center. There's working from a heart center. Her hands are held in a mudra, a playful position in her 3rd chakra, where life force energy is generated. So that is your solar plexus chakra, right? This card calls you to reignite your enthusiasm for life and to look around and find bright sparks of present joy to rekindle the flames of your future hope. So everything about this card is saying to you, there is beautiful hope for you in your future. The cranes on the left are the past, and the cranes on the right are the future. And she is facing that. She's facing the future, right? This is the reminder that your appreciation for the present is connected to the optimism of the future. So this is getting into the space where you have to be so optimistic about your future. You've taken time. You've gone within. You're not working from an ego space anymore. You're not working because you're worried that somebody won't like you, or you taking everything that people say to you wrongly, or it's just that ego presence is all about that being a victim, and that pressure all the time of life. And to disassociate with that kind of living. That's what this card is saying, is that it might be difficult to manifest happy results all the time, but if you have this ongoing dissatisfaction in your life, you're never going to find optimism. You're always going to be in a space of I'm not in gratitude. And I'm not saying you aren't grateful for your life, but when you have a link between gratitude and optimism, you manifest different things in your life. Honestly, you find place for more, and that is what this the Ace of Swords is saying to you here, and with the Devil card, it's saying to you, optimism brings more optimism and gratitude in your life. But it says recognize your value. Appreciate that this kind of joy that you're coming into your life is framed in happiness. And don't look at the past as your present or the future. Be joyous and have expectations for a grateful, optimistic future, and have bright visions for what is coming through this. So lift your perspectives, elevate your outlook to the wings of the white crane. Feel the joy and optimism expanding in you, rippling through the skies of unlimited potential. You will soon find the great luck of the crane bringing you all that you want of grace, good health, and that optimistic choices that you're making. So there's an affirmation that goes with it. It says, I recognize and appreciate all the little joys that I've been blessed with. I look to the future with happy expectations. So pile number 2, let's put that on top of this card here, and let's put that, I'll leave that there. But you just can't make this stuff up, pile number 2. So I think what this is actually saying to you today is that optimism brings through more optimism. Being in a space of, I can't fix this, this is just my lot in life, keep you there as well. So this card here is your major card for the day. Your theme of your whole reading is literally transformation, wake up, everything that your mind thinks that you've been doing, that you've been in an ego space, and everything that goes with that. And then you've got at the bottom of this deck, the Emperor. And the Emperor is, you can see he's a father figure there. That is in charge of your life. He's ticking off plans that are bringing him a better outcome in life. And look at what he's doing. He's managing his business and talking to the little girl at the same time. He can handle everything. And the Emperor is almost like a non-emotional way of looking at your life. You are not a victim. You are not at all pile 2. You are this most amazing being that has this life given to you, has been given this life. And your new school and your new upgrade is to anchor yourself into that, because you are your own support. Spirit wants to say to you, this is who you are. And grateful optimism will bring you a new joyous future. So spend some time thinking about this, going over all of this, and know that every part of you is ready to be evolved. You are ready to release all that way going forward. And this is literally your awakening theme. So I hope that helps you. I hope that this has really, really guided you down where you're supposed to be going, pile 2. And how exciting for you, because this karma card here, there's nothing from the past that can't be addressed in your current life. So you've got a little bit of work to do, because it's with the devil card here, there are habits in your life that may oversee all of that. But you know what? Spirit is giving you the message to say that you can do this. You've got the Emperor here. You can do it. Look what card is next. Look what the card, I'm turning this over now. I'm not going to look anymore. Look what card is next. It's literally ending off your whole reading. So follow your North Star. What you are meant to be here for. Please, pile 2. Your North Star is here. You need to take your life back in control. You are not the victim. You are not stuck in the mud. You're not bound. You are really, really not. You have got this beautiful, beautiful star card to end everything off. And there's the Rider-Waite one, which is sitting right there. So, you can't make this stuff up, pile 2. And I wish you so much hope, love, and all the success, because that is who you are. Not needing anybody, just comfortable and safe and healthy and mentally fit and optimistic for the future. Sending you so much love and take care, and I'm wishing you so much peace, pile 2.